June is National Athletic Therapy Month, and I bet you guys didn't think I had anything left to teach you. Guess again. Alright, so today I'm going to kind of go over a little bit about balance and proprioception and why it's so important when you have injury rehab. So when you have an injury, your body's going to splint itself to protect, and it kind of goes in like a survival mode where it's got to protect and keep you together best it can. So your muscles, your joints, can move within a certain range, but when you have an injury, it's going to splint itself to not go in that painful range. So it's going to reduce what your potential is. When you introduce proprioception and balance earlier on in the injury rehab, you're going to be able to gain that range because your receptors are going to be able to activate and respond to, say, you walking and remembering, or your body sensing there's a step, and you don't trip and fall. So a few things that are important to know when you're trying to restore function with balance and proprioception is understanding center of gravity. So that's approximately where your belly button is, and that's where your weight is evenly distributed if you're just standing still like this, okay? The next thing you want to know is about kinesthesia, and that's the understanding of where your limbs are in relation to space. So that's you walking down the stairs and your body reacting and sending that process to your, that signal to your brain going, okay, move, step, okay, great, so you don't trip. Now, in regards to where your body is in relation to space, there are a couple of key things that you have to take note. So I'm going to turn sideways for you to see is, if I were to stand like this, this is how much space I take up. Now, if I bring my arms forward, my center of gravity changes. It's no longer back where my belly button is because my arms are stretched forward and I now take up more space. And even though this space, there's nothing here, too bad. It's still perceived that this volume is taken up. So my center of gravity is now over here, and that's where I'm balanced. Okay? So the important thing is understanding how to move your limbs and adjust. So say you were trying to balance on something and you felt like you were going to fall back. If you put your arms forward, you'll be able to bring yourself forward. If you feel like you're going to fall to the left, put your arm up to the right, and it'll be able to help pull you back because your weight is going to shift and it's going to try to always balance. That's the thing about universe, right? And your body. It always wants to stay balanced. We love that. Otherwise, chaos happens, right? That's how we have injuries, when things are thrown off. So those are simple things that you can do when starting out with your injury rehab to return function, because you do want to make sure that your body is able to respond and move the way it's supposed to. So I hope you guys learned a thing or two, and maybe everyone's got a little bit better balance. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.